The genesis of this service took place due to the fact that there are multiple factors or promotional ways that impact Instagram pages positively, but not all of them would work for your page just because they did for somebody else's. Now, the reason for that is first, strategies differ based on what niche you are into, and secondly, even though both the pages are from the same niche, the same set of strategies may not work for both the pages with the same ROI, because both the pages or both the businesses might be targeting two different target audiences, or they might be serving in two different regions, or might have different ticket sizes even though the services are the same. Another factor that I believe is important to take into account is the feasibility for the business owner in terms of running the Instagram page. You see, not everybody is comfortable to show up on camera. Not everybody enjoys to sit and design carousel posts. Not everybody can create content or engage on the platform every single day. Now, your inability doesn't mean that you outsource. There could be workarounds that can fit within your circumstances and resources. For example, fulfilling utilities of a website using your Instagram page itself and making sales through that without having to pay for a website creation, or using Canva for graphics without having to hire a graphic designer, or even better, using Keynote app. You don't even have a monthly subscription there. It's free. Another perspective could be related to a revenue source of your business with the highest profit margin, or a product or service which is easiest to deliver in terms of operational procedures. Let's denote them with category X for now. So two pages or two businesses with the same niche could have different services, products, or revenue sources in category X, and hence different strategies for the Instagram pages, even though the niche is the same. We can mold our Instagram strategy based on what services or what revenue sources fall into your category X. For instance, selling a course is something that falls into your category X, and you have been generating maximum leads for your course, let's say from Instagram stories. Then we can incline our Instagram strategy a little bit more towards Instagram stories. So we would work here in 3 stages, and it can span up to a week. On our first call, I will gain the brief from you about the purpose of your Instagram page, your business goals, your preferences, your existing challenges. And after our first call, I would inspect your Instagram page and all the dimensions of it, and also your business online presence out of Instagram. And I will enlist all the techniques or the promotional ways that your business can implement. Now understand that this list would also consist of the factors that may not align with your personal preferences or may not be feasible for your business, that we need to filter out. And for that, we would have our second call. Now I'm mentioning once again, by lack of feasibility, I mean, let's say you're some kind of a fitness coach and you cannot shoot during your session, or you cannot show the behind the scenes of your session because your clientele don't appreciate getting featured and not aligning with your personal preferences. An example for that could be you're an introvert and you can't really feel at ease to show up on camera. There also could be things in the list that you might have tried in the past, but maybe stumbled upon some problem and you discontinued doing that, so I can address that too. There could also be things in the list that you have tried and learned that it doesn't work for your page. For example, hashtags in the first comment don't work for your page, but the hashtags in the captions do. There could also be things in the list that you have tried and they didn't work. Now, things not working could also mean that you might be doing something in a wrong way, so I can address that too. After a second call, I would filter out the redundant things from the list based on our conversation, and now would expand the bullet points of the list into exact action steps. Our third call would be the one where I would be explaining you all these things in a proper way. You would be advised about things that you should start doing, things that you can stop doing, things that you should do more of, things that you can do less of. Now understand that this is the real juice. Tailor-made action steps for you based on your circumstances that can give you highest return on investment. The code of conduct is very simple. Just shoot me a DM. Let's talk about your interest in this particular service, and then I'll send you a PayPal payment link. And don't worry, you don't need to have a PayPal account. Even the card payment is also possible through PayPal's guest checkout option. And yeah, once we get the payment out of our way, we can schedule our call and we are good to go.